Good morning. This is Auntie Shell, and I am coming to you with our first episode of Calm Down and Call Auntie Shell. Our channel is based on my premarital counseling sessions that I've had over the last 10, 11 years, and some of the issues that have come out and some of the follow-ups that we're still having after all of those years. We do have couples that have been in relationships for that long and more that still come for follow-ups. They still have questions. And so what has happened is some of them have encouraged me to start this channel. And so we have done that. So outside of all the other things that I have going on with my businesses and with the counseling and officiating weddings and different things, I am going to carve out time because I think it is very important that some of our relationships need mediation. Our communities need to have some resolve on what our personal relationships actually mean to our community and the cohesiveness that we have together. Our relationships are not only intimate relationships, but working relationships, relationships within your businesses, relationships with your children, relationships with, your family members, your friends. All of these relationships and how we handle them and resolve issues, move forward, and our psychological thought processes, our behaviors, and our emotions all play a part in our entire community. And so I feel like as part of my giving back to my community that I have to do that. And I have to do that in such a way that especially women, but men as well, understand that honesty and integrity and our own personal responses and behaviors is what guarantees our success. So our first episode was supposed to be about taking accountability for our relationships and the roles that we play and how we have been the instrument or the initiator of a lot of our issues. There are not many things that have happened to us that we have not dictated. So that was supposed to be episode number 1, but I got a message from Miss Christina, and I wanted to answer her and just do a quick video to just give you a glimpse on how this is gonna go. So Christina's message was, Auntie Shell, I am having issues with, and I'm not going to say his name. Again, we just finished our counseling session 6 weeks ago, and I have not scheduled my follow-up yet. I do plan on doing that today. Please answer this question. After our last accountability session, not going to say his name, has changed. And let's just call him John. How about that? John has changed. He is now asking me more questions, and he is demanding that I answer him, and he is continually telling me to be honest. I don't like to be confronted, and I am getting to the point where I do not want to be here with him any longer. What shall I do? Well, Christina, number 1, as my husband always says, stick and stay. You told me during our last session that this was the man of your dreams. He loves you. I love him. All of the whole campaign. Okay. We discussed, why is this man your husband? And I also discussed with him, why is this woman your wife? And so the answers that I got were not the stick and stay from you, but it was the stick and stay for him. So this is my question to you. You answered this question prior to you making an appointment with me, because I'm going to be extremely honest with you. Okay? Remember we read our Proverbs 31. Remember? Okay. Now, there is a role for every woman as being a wife. There are things that we should do, things that we should love to do, things that we should want to do. You know, taking care of our husbands, making our house a home, all of that. And yes, the campaign is great and it sounds really good, but it is hard work. Part of your husband's, well, the majority of your husband's job is to protect you and to provide for you. That doesn't mean the BMW and all of that that's sitting out in the driveway. That doesn't mean that. You know, a lot of people confuse provision with luxury. Doesn't mean that. But we'll discuss that at another time. But you are very, very materialistic, and he is not. So he wants you to be honest and transparent with him. And he said that just too many times that it's like a broken record by now. So you should already know, am I going to do that? Or is he going to continue to call me out and I'm going to be angry because he's calling me out? If you cannot be transparent and honest with that man, do not marry that man. He's not asking for you to bring a whole lot to the table. He wants you. He loves you. He wants to start a family with you and build a home with you. All he's asking is that you be transparent with him. Be honest with him. Tell me how you feel. And if there is no ambiguity, no dishonesty, that should not be a problem, Christina. Give me a call, please, sweetie, and let me know when you're going to make the appointment. I'm going to have some homework sheets made for you. These are more from a psychological perspective, the ones I told you guys about. And anybody is welcome to get these worksheets if you want to do some behind the scenes things and you don't want to do any actual counseling. Please, please, please let me know. Not a problem. Not a problem. I want every relationship, if it is meant to be. And I'm not talking about what, you know, society says is meant to be, or what your circle says it's going to be, or what your girlfriend says, girl, if it was me kind of thing. Not that. If it was meant to be, and we will discuss the definition of that. We're going to discuss the definition of accountability. We're going to discuss the definition of what love is. We're going to discuss compromise. We're going to discuss submission. We're going to discuss, are you serious right now? Let it go. We're going to discuss, why are you making such a giant deal out of this? We're going to discuss all of those things. Okay, and you take those and you put all those definitions in a package and you marinate on those, and we will discuss all of these things in the live discussions. If you have any questions about things that you're going through right now, write them down so you'll have them. So when May comes around and we start our sessions, that you will be ready. You are more than welcome to send us messages in the comments, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I appreciate you guys. Christina, thank you for your question. We will actually draft up episode 1, accountability in relationships, probably as soon as Monday. So I will have that video posted next week. So again, thank you guys. Please calm down and call Auntie Shell if you have any issues in your relationship. I love you guys, and God bless.